say you DHL and FedEx. The private sector is better than sex. But FedEx prices make poor folk nervous. Even Amazon uses the Postal service.
Tell me, why are we here, Anna?
Because the post office is an important public institution that benefits us all together, and so we have to all come together to stand up for it.
Yes. Save the post office. They're essential for lives and for business.
We have to preserve the post office. My family's worked there for generations, and we don't want to lose it, especially not for petty political purposes.
Good morning, everybody. Thank you so much for being here today and spending your lovely Saturday morning here fighting for our post office. Today we stand here in solidarity with our postal workers and stand here to save the post office from an administration intent on destroying it. We will not allow our post office to be defunded, and that we must stand up and save the USPS.
Whose post office? Whose post office?
Our post office! Whose post office? Our post office! They can't hear you in Washington! Whose post office? Our post office! Whose post office? Our post office! So here we are in New York City right now. There are 800 of these events going on across America.
Yeah.
In the Bronx, in Harlem, in Nyack, in rural areas all across America, in suburban areas, in cities. Everyone in America understands, I'm sorry, everyone except the person who's in the White House, some of the people who are in the Senate, and the current Postmaster General, whose name I will not even say. Everyone else understands that even before the pandemic, how did veterans get their prescription drugs?
Mail.
How did people on Social Security get their checks? In rural areas, UPS and FedEx doesn't even go there. It's the U.S. Postal Service that every single day, except Sunday, delivers mail to 160 million addresses every day. And the U.S. Postal Service, sorry, I'm a social studies teacher. The U.S. Postal Service is in the Constitution and has been doing that since the start of the American constitutional government. So how is it that 90 days, I know it's not 90 days right now, but 90 days before the election, as
73, by the way.
as President Trump kept saying, it will be rigged if there is a mail ballot, all of a sudden, these things started disappearing off of the streets of America.
He's rigging it.
How is it that mail sorting equipment started disappearing outside or inside mail post office offices?
He's rigging it.
Exactly. It is the postal workers that whistle blew this. It is people in America like you and I that saw these things gone and blew the whistle. It is the people who have made sure that we rise up, like Move On, like the AFT, like all of you here, like the 2-3 postal union workers. They are rising up and saying, we need the post office. We need it for voting. We need it for prescription drugs. We need it to make sure that people get everything they need, including in a pandemic.
Office is our crown jewel. Don't let it be killed by this greedy fool. Please send the Congress a letter. But tell the reps they could do better. Wait.
Then take an action. So, one of the things you can do is call your senators
Chuck Schumer, Mr. Gillibrand, and tell them to fund the USPS, to use emergency funding that was given to 3 months ago to fully fund the USPS and protect workers. The other thing I'm going to ask all of you is to remember to vote, to register to vote. Go to vote.org and register to vote. It's not just important for November, it's important for 2021. Politics is local, it's not all national. All these issues come back to the local level. It's about the workers, the union members, the rank and file, the women, and the working class. Yes. I'm tired that Black, brown, indigenous people are being silenced every day. And they don't care about us because our vote doesn't count. But that's not true. Our vote will make a difference in November 2020. Our vote will make a difference in 2021. And you have to come out and vote. Women will make a difference. People of color will make a difference. Latinx, Black, indigenous. And that's what we all matter. And I'm running as the youngest woman because no matter your age, gender, sexual orientation, or how you identify, you should be able to run. And no one can tell you no. People tell me no, but it doesn't matter. I'm 21 years old and I'm here standing right now. It doesn't matter. Because enough is enough. No one's going to silence us anymore. We're ready to fight back.
I just think that at this time, it's the responsibility of leadership, including the president, to ensure and to promise the people that their ballots will be counted and processed, their mail-in ballots will be processed and counted. That they should be every day comforting the people and assuring them and supporting mail-in ballots and absentee ballots and telling the people not to worry. That's the job of leadership.
How are you? You're a mother and daughter team. Why are we here today?
We're here to support the postal workers.
And the USPS.
Yes, we love the post office. Every time we get a letter in the mail, it's a joy, pure joy. So we don't want that to disappear. And millions of people rely on the USPS, so we want to keep it strong.
And we're relying on the USPS to vote Trump out of office because he's trying to suppress voting by mail, and we need to keep the post office if our votes are to be counted fairly.
Okay, I want to say hello to everybody, and I'm saying hello on behalf of President Jonathan Smith, President of the New York Metro Area Postal Union, who would have loved to have been here today, and but he had another engagement. But he also wants to invite all of you to stand with us on Tuesday the 25th at noon at what used to be the main post office, 31st Street and 8th Avenue, and stand with the members of the New York Metro Area Postal Union and our friends. The Postal Service has been under attack for a long time. What's happened now, it's been focused because of what Trump has come out and says what others don't say, they just do. So I want to, again, thank you all for being here.
America really needs its post office to maintain a democracy. We've really got to thwart this regime, get it out of power, and make a stronger democracy. And for that, we need a strong U.S. Postal Service.
This is the bottom line. We need to fight back as we the people must do. I will listen to the leaders of the Postal Service who have said to me, we need to be out on the streets each and every day. I'm already leading in terms of safe schools, authorizing my locals to go on strike if they need to. I am going to lead and listen to the postal worker unions who are calling it out and saying we need to make sure we get the resources, we get the boxes back, we get the sorting machines back, and we need to do it together. I want to thank Move On for organizing this. I want to thank every one of you who are here right now, and everyone in the 800 other locations who are saying to Donald Trump, who are saying to Postmaster DeJoy, no, enough is enough. Give us back our post office, our resources, and make sure that the postal union workers can do their job of delivering the mail each and every day.
Please send the Congress will let we'll tell the reps, They could do better.